So I thought of another story. I never got caught watching porn, but I did kind of. So back at the school we used to
How
go
do you
to.
kinda?
So back at the school we used to go to was a private Christian school, and they loaned us out laptops. I didn't have a phone at the time, and I used to live an hour away, but I lived on the college campus, which shared the same kind of Wi-Fi that the other campus did. And one night I was in incognito, doing the deed, and the next morning I go to school, and the principal calls me in to the office, sets up like 14 pages all stapled together out, and she's like, I want you to open that and read that. And I opened it, and it was all the links to the porn I had watched.
No foreplay or nothing, just jumping right in.
Can you guys hear me?
You sound really quiet, man.
Holy shit, is that the Stig?
I should do the whole thing in this fucking helmet.
Yeah, that would be something. So, this is the cart I've been working on today. It's called Blue Dreams.
Yeah, Blue Dream is a very, very popular OG sativa strain.
We got another one called the Pineapple Express.
Yep, another classic. It's a good hybrid now.
My favorite
used to be a sativa a lot of days. Now it's hybrid.
My favorite cart of all time, right here, though. This is a Raw Gardens cart. No idea how to fucking say it. But Raw Gardens, bro, that shit'll. Their
flavors are ridiculously named.
Dude, like, I feel like I go to try and say the flavor. Like, if I tried to tell you what flavor this is, I'd send a
your carpet's gonna start floating. Yeah.
That ass. I don't even have a carpet, but it would start floating anyway.
It would start floating, yep.
The only problem is this one fucking clogs. Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes, carts do have a really bad habit of clogging.
None of my other ones clog as much as this piece of shit.
Man, you weren't joking about the new lighting that you got. It looks pretty nice.
Oh yeah, you like my Carhartt Mitsubishi beanie?
It is representing Mitsubishi.
This is the only thing I've gotten since I wear. Although we did get uniforms apparently today, so apparently I got a fucking Mitsubishi uniform on my fucking box. But they're like, "Hey, thanks for working here. Here's a $10 hat."
No, that's Carhartt. That would be like $19.99 at Tractor Supply.
It says Mitsubishi, so it's like $15. Trust me, anything with Mitsubishi on it don't hold its value.
That's true. My question is, does it squeak when you put it on?
Yeah, when you fire it up, does it have belt squeak?
It wouldn't be a Mitsubishi if it didn't. Dude, so mind you, we got what are called PDIs, so they're pre-delivery inspections, fresh off the fucking truck. I mean, like 4 or 5 miles at most. I get handed the keys. They're like, bring this PDI in. I go out, it's a Mirage. Sexiest car I ever got into. I had to fucking change my pants afterwards. I go to fire it, fucking thing's got a belt squeal. Like, it kind of sounded like
from
if you put
factory,
your neighbor's cat
that's
in a blender.
Incredible.
Oh yeah, if you give them gas, they belt squeal. So I don't know if you've ever looked at the.
If you turn the AC on, it belt squeals.
So if you ever look at the intake box, there's one fucking 10mm bolt that holds it, which ain't even tight. You can sit there and move it up and down and it'll rattle.
Yep.
That is ridiculous.
I did with mine.
The tensioner on those too.
Just pulled it right out.
You know how bad the tensioners on those are too, right? They're not like actually part of a pulley. You know how they're like 2 fucking bolts you loosen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So Dan and I literally changed the serpentine belt on that in the parking lot at the in the tunnel at the sandblasting shop. I made Dan fucking yank his arm down in there and do it, bro. We did it with like a ratchet and like an extra spare socket in like his hand. It literally took no actual tools at all, dude. It was funny as fuck.
Now, when you spare ratchet, what do you mean? Are they just ratchet that you found on the corner, or?
Her name was Bernice. Be nice.
Oh yeah. I think I ran into Bernice not too long ago.
I fucking chucked my Bernice across the lawn this morning while I was trying to work on my piece of shit. So, I'm trying to do the tie rod on my truck. I got the outer tie rod, zipped the nut off, fucking hammer that shit. Came out easy. But the inner tie rods, it's a 36 millimeter. I've been sitting there with a wrench. I'm trying to hit the wrench. Dude, I hit my this pinky with my 56 ounce hammer more times than I can fucking count today. And right as our mail lady's dropping off our mail, I swing and I smash my pinky. And I'm just sitting under my truck like, fuck! I hate this stupid piece of shit. Everybody at Chevy can suck my fucking dick. I hate everything. And I just see this mail lady like, as she's driving past up to the neighbor's house. She's just sitting there. She's just holy shit, dude. I think you need to find a new profession.
Oh, man.
I
That's
think
awesome.
at this point, too, I think Klooch's parents, or your parents, rather, are just tired of
our parents
all the time. Because earlier when we were on COD, Klooch came back up. He's like, man, I came downstairs and my mom would give me the most disappointed look.
So we were literally on the phone. I was on the phone with her while she was trying to book my flight to New York next month, and she's like, yeah, I think I hear your brother upstairs yelling something about somebody's whole family. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
You kind of turned into
totally
a robot
cut out
there.
Right there, buddy.
Damn it! What about now?
And we just lost visual.
We can hear you. We can't see you.
That's even worse. Yeah.
Wait, what?
We can't even see you anymore.
But I have amazing signal. All right, hold on.
Apparently not.
Yeah.
Our computer screen says you're bullshitting.
Yeah, fucking somebody's lying here, and it ain't neither us.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's 2v1.
Yeah. But no, dude, it's weird because, I gotta try and go downstairs after I say all of this horrible ass things. These fucking kids on COD to my parent, let's see. Let's say my room's here. The living room they sit in is, right here. And, dude, sometimes when I go downstairs afterwards, if it's been a rough day like today was with all the fucking cheaters, I just look over at Mom and she's just looking. She got the most sad look on her face looking at me as I come down the stairs
It's oh, my son.
The funny thing is, so our dad plays Destiny. And when he's not here, or when my mom's not here and he's playing Destiny, I hear him say some of the shit I yelled at somebody on God the other day.
So I'm curious. I've never played Destiny, but is that
ass?
Okay.
So
now, is that a single player or multiplayer?
No, so it's mostly a story. You know Halo, right?
Yes.
It's like Halo and World of Warcraft, kind of just and it didn't turn out too well. The baby had a couple extra chromosomes.
Might have been kicked down the stairs.
The first Destiny game, I won't lie, that shit was fucking amazing. Destiny 2 was garbage. Kind of like Warzone 1 versus Warzone 2. Really, really good. Had a couple issues, but still really, really good.
So the game sounds like when the Dank does his laundry 24/7. Got it.
Yeah, the like loudest ear killing sound. Yeah. Like sometimes his washing machine is so loud, I feel like it's cleaning my clothes.
Trying to adjust my earphone.
It's just like you said earlier when when he's washing his clothes and his washing machine is so loud, it's coming through your mic into our stream.
And it kind of just it kind of sounds like a fan.
It does. Man, so you have to use a fan over there when it's like freaking 30 degrees out.
Dude, my balls get hot. That's dead ass. I am so bad because it's funny, I'm from Texas. You feel like I should be able to cool off really fast? No, I get warm and I stay warm. So it'll be 30 degrees out. It'll take me like 20 minutes to get up to like operating temperature. But when I'm there, it only goes up. So like I'll be cold as fuck for like 20 minutes. For about an hour and a half, I'm great. And then when my body temperature keeps rising, I'm like, holy fucking shit, it's hot in here. I like open my door and there's steam coming out. I'm like, what the fuck?
All right. But here's a fun fact for you guys, though. I forgot if it was like the Dutch or I'm pretty sure it was the Dutch. They discovered that if you bathe your balls into warm or mildly hot water for 1 hour, and then after that you go have sex, your sperm count will be virtually zero. So yeah, that's a fairly effective form of contraception. But I don't know if I want to be teabagging my balls into some hot water for an hour. But
yeah, I don't really feel the need to use my balls as a teabag.
What happens when I pre-soak?
A literal teabag.
What happens when I pre-soak my prune sack and she's now not in the mood?
That's true.
Is she
so
ever
you have
in
to
the
plan
mood?
an hour in advance. You have to make a reservation with your girl. And you're like, hey, we're about sex in an hour.
Fuck, dude, I'm happy if 5 minutes before she's still saying yes. Fucking hour in advance, dude. I don't even take a fucking yes or a no at that point. Well, a no is obviously a no. I've only ever had a go from no to yes maybe once. I felt like a champion at that moment.
And there's Ivy. The Dank has met her.
Yo, where's my treat bag? I'll get my fat ass cat to come up here. 1 minute.
Ivy!
Steph just bought me some homemade cookies.
Ooh.
Oh, bro. I don't think there's anything that can top like a freshly made cookie. Like it's fresh
like
out the oven.
Still warm out the oven? No, that's
still warm. Bro.
I particularly like them when they're like fresh enough out of the oven that they haven't hardened all the way. So like if you pick them up, they kind of like sag a little. You're like, oh shit, you gotta hold that carefully. That is the prime time to eat a cookie right there.
Hey, who's this?
Okay, I'll put you down.
Kitty cat.
Here's a treat. Be happy it's a large.
So, is it Starlight is gonna have a friend or? Minx?
Oh no! Starlight's staying here with Melanie. I'm taking Minx with me, but from what I understand, that cat is apparently a dick and really doesn't like other cats. So mine's gonna stay down in the basement with me.
She's not a dick to other cats. She was super skittish. So when we first got her, she was super skittish. So I don't think she can like work well with other cats. I don't think she's gonna be mean. I just don't think she's gonna approach like how skittish your fat cat is. She was like 5 times more skittish than that. Holy shit! You found the treat, you fucking moron.
Because like my cat's super lovey and friendly. So
can you hop up on the desk? I kind of want to see this. Come on.
And I think we forgot to introduce ourselves again. For the it's been a while. I think it's been more than a month, right? Because it was a week before you guys came by, Dank.
They said there'd be no math.
Holy fucking Jesus.
Yeah. And that was exactly a month ago.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, like to the day.
Hey, that's a nice, that's a nice pussy you got there. Show me more. Ooh, what is this? It's quite
Yours is a manual?
Yeah. It's a retard, I'll tell you that.
Let me ask you about your wiener.
What the fuck are you up to? I swear to God, I love you, cat. You're adorable, but you are fucking stupid.
There's not a single thought that goes on between those two ears.
Oh, she jumped off my desk and used my balls as a step.
You were using them.
I was gonna in like
Did you
10
bathe
minutes.
them an hour beforehand?
Yeah.
Oh God! She got again on the way back up.
Hopefully you don't have like a cup or something next to you to knock it over too.
Oh, here's a treat. Oh my God! Leave me up.
So
Jesus fucking Christ!
I saw you holding up a can.
Here.
Cheers.
Here. Here's a treat. Please leave me alone.
Hey, Coach, where's yours at, man? You didn't get the memo?
Yeah, what happened?
I got a Dr. Pepper. I don't like Red Bull.
Oh, he likes the DP, double penetration.
No, he likes the Monster coffees.
Yo, Monster coffees are fire.
Speaking of double penetration, I want to ask you guys a question.
No, I haven't.
We've enjoyed getting ass raped by cheaters in Warzone. Not very much.
Yeah, well, that too.
Yeah, I had one good game and I'm paying for it.
A super attractive girl with another dude, or an ugly ass girl, but there's two of them and only you.
Are there two ugly girls?
Two ugly girls and you, or an attractive girl but another dude is there with you.
Oh fuck! You didn't. I get to have sex with another dude and there's a woman there. Fuck yeah!
You said that with a bow straight face. I don't know if that could have been better rehearsed. Okay, yeah,
fabulous.
Yeah, all right.
Love it.
My buddy.
Like, Cool, just push the girl aside. Like, no, fuck that shit.
It's like you sit there. You don't ruin this for me.
And you watch.
You're playing on the bench today.
Oh.
I'll tap you in when it's time.
What about you, Dank?
I don't know that I can top that answer. I think he wins for this category. You're going to have to roll on to the next question.
Let's go.
Man.
If we were playing Cards Against Humanity, he won that one.
He did, yeah. So is there a limit to how many women can be in an orgy?
No.
There's a limit to how many of them I'm going to do anything for.
Yeah, that limit.
There can be
-2.
Yeah, as many as possible can be there. How many am I going to do anything to please? At best, one.
Fuck, I can barely do one when there's one of them here. You think if there's more than one, I can fucking spread
Yeah,
out?
there's not a chance. You think I have the attention span for that? I'd be like, oh my god, titties. Oh my god, titties. And I'm done. All right.
Dude, I wouldn't get inside any of them because I'd be too busy staring at their asses the whole time. Like,
and then just self-nutting on yourself.
It'd be one of those moments where you're sitting there like, I don't think I'm supposed to be here.
I think they're here for the wrong guy.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna just be quiet so I don't get asked to leave when they notice.
Dude, kind of like when you're sitting in the back of a classroom when the teacher's picking around the homework and you're like, I hope she doesn't notice that I didn't do it.
Oh, bro. My teachers knew better than to ask if I did my homework. After like week 3, they all knew damn well, don't bother asking me. I didn't do it.
So when I first moved here to New York and I started coming to public schools, it took them like a month and a half to even put my name on the attendance. So I just got free fucking attendance for the first month I lived here.
Nice.
And then after that, I never did any of my fucking homework.
Bro, public school was so easy. No, it didn't affect my grade at all.
I didn't do homework, and they just were like, oh, well, you know, and I'm not even going to bother giving you homework at this point. If you do the classwork, you're fine. I got like a 98 for classwork. It was just homework. I was too busy jerking off from when I got home to when I had to leave in the morning.
So there was a couple of classes in college that strictly focuses on quizzes and exams. So you can fuck off throughout the class. You don't have to do a single assignment.
Yep.
But if you show up to class and you ace the
exams, yeah,
you get a fucking A.
So that's exactly how I got through high school. That's how my high school, because their grading curriculum, that's exactly how I got through high school. I literally never touched homework. In math class, if they handed it to me, I would do it in class and hand it right back to them.
On exams?
Yeah. The way that I remember my high school thing was weighted, it was like, I want to say it was like 10% attendance, like another probably 10% homework. There was like 15% class participation, another like 15% was quizzes, and then literally like 50 or 60% of your grade was just based on your test. So as long as I got A's or like a really high B on all my tests and quizzes, and like I showed up to class every day, I literally never touched a single homework assignment.
Oh, fuck no.
I think that's a better way to do it, because it puts it into like the kid's hands, or it's in college, because it puts it into that student's hands. Because if you care about the class, you would do all your studying prior to the exam. But if an exam is forced upon you, you really can't you kind of weed out like the people who are not really there to learn.
One thing with like homework and all that shit was I always found homework to be like kind of hypocritical. Because think about this. What happens when you're dozing off in class? What do they tell you? Sleep is for home, not in school. Then how the fuck is homework for home and not for school?
Yeah, this is schoolwork that you're sending me home to do. Fuck off.
That's true. Yeah.
Like, I feel like homework, you really don't even learn that much. Because you're too busy hating the fact that you have to do homework. That you're stuck there doing this shit for tomorrow. You just suffer through it.
Right.
Like, I've only graduated a year ago. I've only been out for a year. I don't remember fucking nothing I learned. Like, you could ask me a math problem, and I'm going to tell you to talk to my Asian boss who's like 20 feet to the right. But, like, I don't know. I just feel like school is a waste of fucking time, dude. You can do so much shit. Like I feel like this whole diploma thing and like master's degrees and all that shit. I feel like why go to school for it when you should just go to fucking like go work there.
Like
experience
school type of deal.
Yeah, like experience is really the best way to do it. You're not gonna learn like.
Book knowledge versus hands-on knowledge,
or
right?
Watching it, but like doing it, you're gonna learn so much more. You're gonna learn how to go through that problem. You're gonna learn unexpected stuff. You're gonna learn what works best for you, where a classroom can't really teach that.
Yeah,
and I'm not saying classes are bad. Like training courses, like for instance, the Mitsubishi dealer will send you to certain training courses. I feel like that's okay. Like having to learn a little bit to understand more of what you're going to be doing.
Well, here's the thing, though. Like to piggyback upon that is that I read somewhere where people only use like high school or maybe like pre-algebra in their fields, like majority of their field of work. Yeah, and so folks who do like calculus and like calculus,
advanced 2, 3, 4, statistics, all this math, shit. Yeah,
they would never use that in their day-to-day lives.
But it's like a college requirement. I
partially agree with that. Yeah.
Like for instance.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you got it.
So, for instance, I've got like one of my close friends. He's in college right now. He's studying to be. I think he wants to do like computer. It's like computer engineering or something like that.
That
like web design and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But like the school he's having to go to, they're requiring him to take French, where it's like something he doesn't need. And it's like it's wasting the kids' time. They're not gonna fucking need any of that, and they're not gonna want to do any of that.
Yeah.
Why are we sending kids to classes we know they're not gonna be caring about? Not
waste
putting
of
any
brain
effort to
power.
that.
Yeah,
that's worse. That's wasting the kids' time. That's wasting the teachers'
it's gonna
time.
dock their GPA overall because they're gonna focus less on that
Like,
class than the ones that they care about. So it looks like their grades suffer. Like that's not fair.
Like we need to be setting up the education system for the kids to succeed, man. Like, I don't want nobody to do bad, but let's be real. Like, with how lazy people are getting, with how much technology is coming around, you can't make people focus on school when they can learn that shit now by just going to Google. Like, how are you going to keep these kids interested in schooling when they could just learn it more and in a better way just through looking shit up?
And like you said, a lot of the stuff that you deal with in school, especially K through 12, like all the way through high school, none of that stuff is really relevant to most of our day-to-day jobs. I don't need to know the rain cycle if I'm going to be an accountant. Like, yeah, is it useful to know? Kinda, cool. But are they going to quiz me at the bank when somebody's asking me about their fucking home loan equity rate? Like, no, they're not. They're going to be like, hey, by the way, do you remember precipitation?
I mean,
Fuck. Like, that's not...
Compounding interest is a good thing to know about, though. But, yeah.
But they don't teach you that.
Like, all the other shit you really have to know about.
They don't teach you that.
Well, these are... Bro. And you know what's funny? I saw a YouTube short the other day where, like, they asked high schoolers how to fucking read an analog clock. And none of these motherfuckers know how to read time using an analog clock. So, some stuff like that, because of technology, I understand, but you still need to learn the basics. I
remember when I was in high school, 100%. They made us take a basic home ed course, which taught you like super basic sewing skills. It taught you how to make a couple really basic ingredients. Like it taught you basic sort of sanitation.
Med course?
No, home ed
MED?
course.
Oh, home ed. I don't think a med course. I was
no,
like, oh, why
home
like
space ED, like home education.
Erectile dysfunction, got it.
A reptile did do something.
Yeah. I mean, some basic common sense shit, I'm totally for.
Yeah.
But to get like super advanced in like any subject, further than just like a general education, then that is right. It is a waste of time most of the case. But I mean, since we're talking about education, though, I do have a question for you guys. Like, I think it's always like, is it ethical for people without any skills at all to get rich off of social media? And that includes TikTok, that includes OnlyFans. So like all these people who have no fucking talent, but they go on there and they do all these things and they get likes and they get paid for like without any skills at all. Like you think that's right? Well,
I don't think.
What's your opinion on that?
Well, it depends, because yes and no. Like the people just doing it to fucking show off their body and all that shit. Like I get there's an industry for that, but I don't really think they should be making money off it. Like the porn industry, I don't think they should be really making that much. Like if you look at like how much like the big porn stars are making, it's fucking ridiculous, dude. Like just per shoot.
I mean,
and
to
like,
be fair,
I'm interested.
How
in
much money would it take you to be willing to do that on camera?
But it's your choice,
I
though.
don't know,
it's not like it's not like they were like, all right, you're filming a porno now. How much you want?
Well,
I mean, if they did, I wouldn't say no. That's fucking free money right there. But like back to like Instagram stars and a lot of that, I feel like no, because I feel once you take this persona and you blow that up and make it famous, 9 times out of 10 it's gonna change. So you took what somebody was like. Take FaZe for example. When FaZe like was in 2012, 2013, during like the BO1, BO2 era, before they got like stupid famous like they are right now, they were all focused about creating content because it's what they love to do. And once you blow something big up like that, a lot of time people are going to lose their passion for it because they're so big at doing it, they don't have to try to be good at it anymore.
Yeah.
And once you don't have to try to be good, you lose motivation to keep going, and then
you stop pushing boundaries.
Well, see, and that's the thing too. Like, I get how they're making money, but part of me just fucking is a little bit envious about that because I can go on camera and fucking start jerking off, and I could be making $100,000 too. Like,
yeah,
I mean,
and it's like
and
the hard
obviously I don't.
People.
It
yeah,
also
exactly. So it's like I wake my ass up in the morning to go to work, and I make a fraction of that. You know?
Yeah. I mean, that's just the money that's put into those games, and part of that is because that's like closeted. A lot of those activities are kind of closeted and behind doors, so people pay a little extra to keep it discreet. Whereas if you were to do it, to get that kind of money, you have to really push and market yourself and network and touch a lot of different contacts to get that kind of steady income and regulars. Yeah, I know. Touch a lot of contacts, exactly.
I could touch a few people from my contacts.
So it's like on the one hand, it does sort of
OnlyFans then.
It does sort of seem like, damn, they're getting like a handout and easy money, but we also don't really see the work that they're doing on the back end, like social media advertising, and they probably have to pay X, Y, and Z page to promote their shit.
Yeah.
But the thing is, though, like a lot of these people, like they don't have a particular skill set, though. Like they just go in there, and then thirsty people would click on their profile, watch whatever the fuck they're talking about, and then just be out.
Make money.
And
if I was 19 and had 20K coming in a month, and like knew I'd be able to have that for the next 10 years or so, assuming I didn't fuck off my figure, if you took that money and then asked somebody that was smart, hey, what should I do with this money? You'll never actually have to get an education and work. So I can't particularly blame them for taking advantage. But, a bunch of them are also just like, oh my God, money, Mercedes and a puppy and Prada shoes. But, like, not my money, so fuck it.
And I think that's like a double standard with society, too, because, like, nowadays everybody's going for the movement where, don't objectify people, like, we're woke, whatever. But at the same time, sex sells. So if somebody's going to go on there and dress a certain way, people are still going to behave the same exact they're going to do before.
Yep.
It's like a core instinct.
It's actually really funny that you say that with the culture being so woke now, but OnlyFans is also reporting record profits. So it's like,
yeah, and then you are objectifying people. Like, when you're watching somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like that's
And think about this. Like, I'm not trying to come off as bad and say women are fucking sex dolls. But think about this. Go back like 20, 40 years. Like, I feel like we've really lost what the idea of respecting what a body really looks like. Because think about it. Since you were a teenager, you were introduced to porn. You get addicted to porn really early on. And then you have that idea of the highest standard in your head. So when you go to like actually have sex or actually have any of that intercourse, it didn't feel special. But now it's so normalized with OnlyFans, with Fansly, with don't ask me how I know these. I had to do a science project like 2 weeks ago, and all that.
I don't want to see like browser history.
No, and like think about how much, like back in the day, like girls used to cry because their nudes got leaked, and now they're selling them for fucking $4 a month. I mean, don't get me wrong. Sometimes I gotta add a little bit of extra money, and sometimes it's worth it. But you didn't hear that from me. That was just a breeze in the wind.
I didn't hear shit. But yeah, I mean, I that is true though. Porn does kind of show sex in
You the
like a
perspective.
different type of light. Yeah, because that's not your typical freaking session. Let's be real, you know what I'm saying? Like, no matter, like, everyone's different, but like, it's like that. Yeah, I mean, I don't always freaking show up to the house with a pizza box, and my dick hanging out of it, or like, hanging behind the sink, and then
tried it. They called the police. Like, what the fuck?
Exactly. But you know what? I do gotta say though, I do thank Johnny Sins for teaching me how to be a doctor, a plumber, a delivery boy. What else did he teach me to be?
A stepbrother,
a taxi driver. A stepbrother.
He taught you to be just about fucking everything.
He taught he taught me to be a computer geek,
psychiatrist.
Installer. And he taught me how to be a gladiator. Man, he taught me all these things, and like these are all valuable things that I can't learn in school.
He showed me if you believe in yourself, you can pretend to be anything you want to be.
If you're watching this, Johnny Sins, I want to like have an autograph like phallus of yours just sent to me, please, and I would keep it on the mantle back here.
While you're at it, you might as well just
along with my degrees and everything.
I just need to examine it. Not for personal reasons. Yeah, just send me it because
you're asking for a friend. You're asking for a friend. You're reaching for a friend.
Damn right.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. And the friend is Dr. Dank.
Gotta replace my door handle in the basement.
Oh man! So, what kind of questions you guys got?
So, okay, I don't know where. So, how do y'all feel? COD, like, do you have hope for COD over the next few years? Like, be as real as possible.
Yeah. Like real as in virtual reality,
just honest.
Or like getting better as a game.
Do you think that the COD series? Because I feel like we're at a really low point for COD, like, of all time. Do you think that they can bring it back? Do you think they have the ability to try and reel in the players again and get everybody interested for
to
more
like
than
retain the sort of community love that it had in Verdansk? I don't know. Yeah. I don't. It's going to be really hard.
Dank knows this because I would, after the update last week, I was kind of praising the menu, like how it got more responsive, but then today, like, it just went to shit again, and like it. So like they give you like little glimmer of like hope, and then they just fucking take it away. Yeah, and I really don't understand that. It's like, so why are you like making this product and
but
just,
it's like, a lot of tear jerking.
String us along. Yeah. So I don't know. I personally think the game is just the game. I just play it because you guys are on it, but I think it's been the same. I don't even think it's gotten worse. It's just been the same.
Yeah,
and it's gotten better either. So
I feel like with the rate, like, because COD was dead for so many. I would say like after BO3, COD took this hard fall. BO4 really didn't help. I mean, BO4 wasn't bad, but it wasn't that great.
Yeah, it was
and then you dip down, and COD was making no noise. Modern Warfare 2019 comes out. Boom, everybody's interested again. Boom, you bring out Verdansk. COD was a top contender in the Battle Royale series. COD took over PUBG, over Fortnite, over Apex. Warzone was on top. But then you bring in Cold War. You fuck up the balancing. But you gain it back, you get Rebirth. I feel like with Warzone 1, they were so smart to bring in Rebirth after Cold War because that brought everybody back. You remember how bad the DMR was. You remember how bad the MAC-10 was. Like, at first, dude, that they did good. They brought it back by bringing in Rebirth, but then Then you bring in fucking Vanguard. You introduce their weapons. You get rid of Verdansk, and then you add Caldera.
Oh god,
a
Caldera was so bad. And so was
Caldera,
what was fucking the like Renaissance one with the Fortune's Keep. Yes.
Shit. Yeah, Fortune's Keep was ass.
God like, damn.
Yeah, that was right before Ashika.
Yes.
It's like now with Warzone 2, it really feels like they're gonna have to do something big to try and get everybody interested. Like, yeah, this Rebirth is nice, and I will play this every single day over the other map. But they're fucking the game up so bad. They're ignoring the blatant issues. Nobody can hear footsteps. There's a fucking cheating problem out the ass. There's server problems. Like, I would love for COD to fix it and like bring it back up, but I don't think they can, man. I think the games are getting lazy. They're running out of ideas. How many times over the last like 4 COD games has there been an AK? Like
literally every single one of them.
Last, yeah. It doesn't feel special no more. We've been through so much of COD that like you can't really do much more new. There's only so many weapons to add. And like people are getting bored of the same thing. And it sucks because it's the end of a generation. And I feel like a lot of people want BO2 remastered. As much as I would love that, I feel like with the way COD is, BO2 remastered would tank. Like they would mess that up. Like they would make it so much like you gotta pay for it. Like with the skins and all that, it's not gonna feel as genuine as before. It's
the microtransactions, yeah.
It's gonna be so sweaty.
That's gonna stay with us forever.
Like we're never gonna experience the feelings we felt the BO2 again. Like that BO2 Prime, as much as it sucks to say, is in the past. You bring that game back, and you're not gonna have the same memories. Like, yeah, I'm not saying you can't have good memories. I'm just saying your memories of that are so fond that you can't really recreate that in a sense because you're always going to have such a high standard of that memory. And if it doesn't even feel right in the slightest, that's going to dock it down so much.
I feel it.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. Is like I think a lot of people dislike Call of Duty when they went to that futuristic approach where you can do
Advanced Warfare, yes, with walls, the jetpack and shit.
Have jetpacks and everything.
The wall running in BO3.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
So this might be a controversial question then, because some people are saying that in order to master those movements requires more training and skill. And that's why people who are average don't like those type of things? Or is it because that was just way too much to deal with for a certain individual to actually kill that person because, you know, they're all flying around and, like, you know, double dodging you and everything? It's like, well, how do you guys feel about that?
I feel like it takes the main focus of the skill that you're using for that game away from your actual aiming, like your shooting skills. Like, how well are you able to shoot? How good is your aim? How good is your reaction time? You no longer need to be good. You no longer need to be a good player, like, gun-wise, to win fights. Yeah. When you have that kind of movement, it brings the center of the attention of a fight from the combat over to the movement. Like, for instance, in Rebirth, when they had the stims,
the mech shots,
cancel. Think about it. So many of those fights were lost just because the other person was a little crack squirrel and they had all this
jumping around, and they could, literally like run circles around you. Sweaty.
To be good at Fortnite back in the day, you did not need to be good at like actual shooting. All you had to know how to do was fucking blow the Motel 5 in 2 seconds, right in front of the person. So I felt like the reason people didn't like it as much was like with BO2 and all that, you were able to quick scope, and it was more about reaction time, skill, aim, recoil control, which made the game feel like more of a shooter. But now you add in all this movement mechanics, And now people are winning gunfights, and they're not as good at fighting you, but they're better at movement. So
it's
they
a
can
game of
evade your
dodgeball,
shots.
not.
Yeah.
Yep, it's a game of dodgeball, not a heads-up duel.
Yeah. And I remember, too, back when Advanced Warfare came out, I remember having to switch up my sensitivity way high, because if somebody's just bouncing back and forth like a fucking ping pong ball, I would have to track back and forth to see him, too.
Yes.
So, like, it makes my movement a lot more, like, jittery,
Mm-hmm.
you know, because I have to keep tracking these people. And so now I can able to lower it down a little bit and then just focus on just aiming and doing other things versus just having to track them when they're running around you.
Mm-hmm.
So,
that's the one thing I will say is good about this newer game, is it definitely does feel like you need more of your like gun skills again, like the old games, because now you can't crack slide around. I mean, you can dolphin dive, but like that's not really that efficient of a movement.
Mm-hmm.
So now the game has transferred from Warzone 1 being how well can you slide around and all that to now
or bunny hop.
How well, yeah, like now it's like how well can you position yourself, and then how well can you read the situation from there,
and
how
rotate
can you play out your gun strategy and all that. So now it's less about the actual movement, and it's switched back over to your combat IQ.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I mean, what's one of the current thing that you like about COD right now? Like, what's your favorite feature that it has besides the glitches? Because we all love glitches.
Sandwiches.
I do like the way they set up the camo grind, though. I feel like it is now more general user friendly instead of.
It is based
like,
more towards your average player, yes. Just your full-time streamers.
It's a lot more welcoming to do the challenges now. It's a lot less dauntless, and that's getting more players engaged. Because think about it, how hard is it to get gold? It maybe takes 2 hours if you have shipment.
Depending on the gun, yeah, and if that's your playstyle or not. If it's your playstyle gun, you should be able to get gold on it in an hour or less.
Real quick, yeah, because I can attest to that, because like I'm more of like a mid-range to close-range fighter, and shipment, like I can run. That's like my wheelhouse right there. So I can level up shit really quick.
Even
on the flip side, when
for the snipers and stuff, I can build it for quick scoping and just destroy people at close range in those maps. It's fun.
And I struggle a little bit more with long shots, because I have to sit back and with the gun that I don't normally use and try to get long shots with it. You know, that's a little bit more difficult for me.
Yep.
So,
like, especially in the last game, like the camo challenges for that, just to get the weapons from level 0 to max level takes longer than it would take for you to get a weapon in this game from 0 to gold. Because it was a full day grind just to do, like, just to get that weapon fully leveled, and then another full day grind to unlock gold, and then another, like, hour to get gold. It was ridiculous. Like, 2,500 kills, like 2,500 prone kills, 2,500 crouch kills, 2,500 mounted kills. Like, it was ridiculous. To get a camo, you had to spend like 5 or 6 hours alone on that gun.
Working on that specific camo. Like, it was such a pain. It was like 50 mounted kills with a sniper. Like, bro, who the fuck does that?
Which is so nice about this game, how so much shorter. Like, you could probably complete 2 or 3 camos per match at this rate. And the camos, it feels a lot easier because it's not like, I felt like the other game's grind was so long, you almost started to hate the camo afterwards, because you was like, this wasn't worth all that fucking effort.
Yeah.
And now it's like enough of a grind where it's not mindless.
You're proud when you get it.
You're like, I got that gold. Like, dude, I remember when I got the FSS Hurricane gold in this, I was like, yo, that was nice. Like, it felt rewarding to get it gold because I had to work for it, but I didn't tire myself out from it. I felt like
you
I
were
could
slaving
still go
for it. Yeah.
hop on and play Warzone afterwards.
Unless you're like somebody like Stripper who has spend 24/7 on the game, get everything freaking Damascus. Or,
Bro, I don't
Atomic.
understand how that man gets camos done so fucking fast. I play in the same game.
I don't get how he got
I'm like,
Damascus.
bro, how? How are you doing that?
Dude, I don't get how he had Damascus.
But,
man's a fucking wizard.
That's what you little bit.
That.
He's a fucking wizard, dude. I swear.
I already told you, man. The max I'm gonna get is platinum. That's it. I'm not gonna go beyond that because I really don't have the time.
You're not gonna get
alright, let's switch. I think we got a little bit of time left. Another 10 minutes. So let's do some random questions.
Hey, me what?
All right. So if peanut butter wasn't called peanut butter, what would it be called?
Nut paste.
Peanut sauce.
I like that nut paste. Nut sauce. So what makes it a butter? I'm curious about that. Like, butter is like, of course, a food.
Yeah, I thought butter was
but
supposed
does
to be like
butter
dairy
makes it like
food.
a consistency also?
My logic there would be because it is easily spreadable and most of the time put on bread.
But I mean,
but then wouldn't that make Jello butter?
Easily spreadable, yes.
Yeah, right. Because Jello. Yeah, so Jello would be like. How about even like hot sauce?
But you didn't.
That be a butter too? Because
you did not hear my second caveat. Easily spreadable.
Oh, okay.
Normally put on bread.
Normally on bread. Okay.
So.
Go ahead, take a minute.
Oh, somebody gets COVID. He's choking on D. He's choking on D.
Mm-hmm. I believe he received an unexpected hit back.
I see.
He went for a one-way fight with the pen, and it said, "Nope, come here, boy, square up."
All right, so I have this next one. I want to see if you guys can think about this. What would be the worst buy one get one free sale of all time?
Coffins.
That's true.
Just to be like, imagine this: you're all sad your grandpa died, and it's like, buy one get one now. When grandpa dies, you'll have the one ready for grandma.
That's true. Yeah. Coffin. All right. That'll be the worst one. What about you, Dank?
That's
a really funny face he's making.
That's pretty solid.
So, what about you, Dank?
Because I mean, basically to tag along with that, it'd be like buy one get one urns, or like buy one get one fucking like little memorial plaque type thing, like. One of those like designated tree for a loved one. Like, buy one, get one for yourself. Like, but I'm not dead yet.
Buy one, get one urn. When you don't just want dad in the living room, you want him in the bedroom at the same time.
All right. Nice. Yeah, I mean, when I first read that, I was like, yeah, I think Coffin would be like a terrible buy one get one free.
Terrible buy one get one. Like, great. What do I do with fucking?
Since you already took that, god damn it, I don't even know what the hell the next one thing is gonna be. What will be?
Just like, grandma passed. We gotta get a coffin. Don't worry, I still got the free one from grandpa.
Technically, any of the funeral expenses that go along with it, like. Buy one, get one half off cremation. It's like, oh, yippee. Let me just throw my dog from 4th grade in there while we're at it.
I'll dig him up in the backyard.
Yeah, buy one, get one hearse. So that way you and your buddies can just ride along in the other one if you don't want to sit with grandma.
Man. Buy one, get one police escorts to and from the cemetery. Oh, yeah, I wanted to do that twice.
Oh man. So, what's if life was a video game, would be some of the cheat codes that you would use for it?
Be white, Christian,
infinite money. The infinite money hack for sure. 100%.
Yeah.
I'm holding L1. Like I believe. Trust me. I believe I'm holding L1 in triangle. Up, up, down, left, right, up, down. It's not working.
Yeah, infinite money.
I'm still broke.
Yeah. Mine would be infinite health. So like I can go jump off the Eiffel Tower and still be fine.
Oh, you were talking like if we could have a cheat code. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know what direction you were taking that one.
Coach, I thought you were saying like what kind of cheat codes are in life right now. that makes sense.
Yeah, now that you mentioned that, okay, yeah, what you said makes sense. Yeah.
Oh fuck, dude! If I could have any fucking if I could have any cheat code, it's fucking God mode.
God mode, yeah. So
kind of think about it
then.
Because you could have an infinite money glitch. All you need is to be in God mode. Because guess what? You walk into a bank, you're like, "Fuck you, let me in." Beat the shit out of somebody. They can't beat the shit out of you. You got God mode. Boom, free bank.
That's true. And if they shoot you, the bullets just bounce right off.
They take you to jail. You won't even feel it when you drop the soap.
And you know what's funny? just to fuck with Dank, I'm gonna use the cheat code like silent footsteps. So I'm just sneak up on him all the time and just scare the shit out of him. And he'd be like, "Where the fuck are the footsteps?" All right. So what are some of the funniest names you guys heard?
In COD or in real life?
In real life, or in COD, whichever. Your boys, PP.
Bro, your boy's PP is legendary.
Your boy's PP was not.
There was a guy in our lobby we killed the other day. His name was Squirtin' Bullets.
What was the one? Testicle one or something? Something balls or something like that.
Tickling balls.
I don't remember.
For me, like, for me, there's a guy in real life that I actually know. His name is Suckman Deep. Like, that is a real fucking name. It's spelled SUKMANDEEP. So Suckman Deep. So man, like, imagine like your parents naming you that, and you go to school. Hey, what's your name? I like Suckman Deep.
So my mom
used to tell us.
Our mom
I feel like
knew about it. Are you about to talk about the Middle Eastern dude? She was like, we knew a guy in college whose name, like, in Arabic was apparently something like royalty. His name was Shafid, but the way it was spelled literally looked like his name was Shithead.
Oh, Shahid.
Shahid? Yeah, SHITHEAD. So it looked like Shahid, but his name was Shithead, and I was like, oh, buddy, that's rough. Yeah. Like, that's a rough break, yeah. He's like, oh, in my country it means like, well, in our country it does not mean that.
Yeah.
So maybe we can leave as our final question. What's like the most embarrassing thing that your parents caught you doing? I want to hear this shit, boy. And right when I said that question, Dank just like magically disappears off the screen.
No, I'm still here. What? So I was particularly good at never
You
getting
can only
caught.
pick one, Dank. You can only pick one.
No, I was particularly good at never getting caught in the act of actually doing anything by them. So
Yeah.
I would say, like, for me, it really wasn't even embarrassing so much as like I knew I was about to never hear the end of it. Was the night I came home from sneaking out. My dad was asleep on the couch in the living room waiting for me. Ah, damn it.
I think you told us that. Yeah.
Yeah, like it wasn't really
Oh yeah.
embarrassing so much as it was like a God fucking damn it, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
All right.
So didn't think my parents were home. And the door was open. I was having sex with my girlfriend. Like no blankets on or nothing. And my dad popped his head around the corner. And I just like I'm just sitting there and dog, he just like I'm looking at him out the door. Dude, he walked downstairs. We spoke nothing of it, but I know he sat at the bottom of the stairs, like one step from the bottom, just waiting to get off. Like, should I go back up there and say something?
He's like, I should probably say
Never
something.
did,
but I really don't want
to. The next day, when I go downstairs to look him in the eyes, he's just like, I know what you did. Just kind of sat at the dinner table like, fucking God damn it.
Oh man, so for me, so I one time, this was like back in the day with eBay. I had a buddy of mine send me this was before Fleshlight was a thing, and so like. So I was like, hey, bro, can you order me one of these things you sent to me? Because I don't have an eBay account, and he was older, you know what I'm saying? So they were sounding like fucking like weird looking, like, you know, verbal vaginas back then. And then I was sent to my house, and then I came home, and there was a package there. I mean, it was definitely discreet, you know, it was fucking brown. And then my dad like received it, and he was like, hey, like, what did you order? And I was like, oh no, it's nothing, just some movies. I was like, oh yeah, let's see what you got. I was like, no, it's okay, no. And they're like, yeah, just because like he's always been like very suspicious of me, like back in the day, you know what I'm saying, like me ordering like random shit. So he's trying to make sure that I didn't order any like, you know, fucking weird shit that would be, you know, get me in trouble. And so I was like, okay, fine. I opened it, and out popped this fucking like cheap rubber pussy, and I was like, fucking happy now? You happy now? This is what I ordered.
Oh God!
So yeah, that's never again. Never
the
again.
disappointing look on his face. Oh man, that's beautiful.
Oh,
yep.
Yeah, I was very fortunate.
And you know what the funniest part though? I think I was in middle school or something like that too, or middle like super somewhere young. You know
amazing,
what I'm saying?
amazing. Yeah, I was fortunate. My parents never saw or witnessed me really do anything. I was really unfortunate. The girl I was dating in college, the very first time I ever met her mom, I was balls deep.
And he was like, oh.
It's kind of like, because we hear the door opening, I'm like, I thought we were home alone. Look over and her mom's looking at me like, and like that was the first time I had met her mom ever. So like, we have to go downstairs and eat dinner with her. Like, oh, nice to meet you now that I have pants on.
Just a quick caveat to that though, man. Like,
God,
I feel like
dude.
if I caught my daughter doing some shit like that, I wouldn't forgive the dude. I'll sock him in the face. I don't know. Even though it's like a perfectly natural thing, it's like I'm very protective if I have a daughter in the future. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hope to God I don't freaking catch him doing any shit like that.
I dated her for like 3 years. I never felt comfortable talking to her mom. Like the entire time, like, cause every single time in the back of my head, she's looking at me like,
it's a trigger. It's a trigger.
Like, yes, dude. And I'm like, sorry you had to see that.
Now,
I know we know it happens, but I'm sorry you had to see that. Oh God, no. No, her mom was like an angry old Jewish lady. No, God, no. No.
No, wrong porn scene. No. I'm good. Yeah, I'm leaving.
No, thank you. Unsubscribe real fast.
Now, what would Johnny Sins do?
Don't care. I wouldn't.
Probably fuck.
Yeah,
probably would go fuck the mom afterwards.
Yeah, would not. No, does not matter. Does not apply.
Okay. You know, I want to get you that bracelet. That was a WWJSD. What would Johnny Sins do?
Oh, yeah. So I thought of another story. I never got caught watching porn, but I did kind of. So back at the school we used to go to.
Kinda?
Yeah, So back at the school, we used to go to a private Christian school, and they loaned us out laptops. I didn't have a phone at the time, and I used to live an hour away, but I lived on the college campus, which shared the same kind of Wi-Fi that the other campus did. And, one night I was in incognito, doing the deed, and the next morning I go to school, and the principal calls me in to the office, sets a 14 pages all stapled together out, and she's like, I want you to open that and read that. And I opened it, and it was all the links to the porn I had watched. Dude, all printed out.
Wait, what? This?
And she was like,
did you not clear your browser history?
No, because it was on that Wi-Fi. They were able to still see what it was. And they're like, so you wanna tell us what this is? Dude, I was fucking shitting my pants, bro. Because I wasn't even allowed to have a phone because they're like, we don't want you to see anything you're not supposed to see. Where's a fucking telephone book of a blast porn I watched over the 2 weeks? But I got out of it.
Damn, dude. I'm about to say 14 fucking pages?
Yeah, dude, it's just links.
But he just freaking got lost down the rabbit hole of porn.
That's actually hilarious.
There was some fuck shit on there because I just got bored and started looking up some crazy stuff. And one of the links literally just said black midget porn. Because at the time I was confused.
Bro, when I got caught in college smoking weed, we had a community council meeting where 2 kids from my same year were called in and 2 teachers that I had, and then my RC and a couple other staff members were there. And it's funny that happened to you because I would have reacted totally differently. I was I couldn't hold back being a dick back in the day. So when I got caught, and this was at that super ultra religious college, they were going to kick me out. And they had this community board meeting about we want to hear about what you did and why you did it and what you're going to do afterwards to change and fix it and all this stuff. And so I went in and explained my reasoning and this and that. And one of the ladies the entire time I was talking was just looking at me with a completely bewildered face, she just couldn't comprehend what I was saying. And so finally I kind of asked her, Sarah, you got something on your mind there? And she was like, well, so I hear you explaining, this and that and your reasoning and what you're going to do. And she was like, but I don't hear where you're going to pray to God for a healing. I kind of paused for a second.
Religious school?
Yeah, and so I paused for a second, looked right at her why, what's wrong with me? And just completely blew her mind. So had the principal been you want to explain this? I'd have dead ass looked her right in the face and been pretty self-explanatory if you can read. I don't think I need to tell you what that is. It says right there what it is.
And look at it now. It's legal. Everything's good.
Exactly.
Time has changed. All right, guys. I think it's all the time we got for today.
Right on cue.